A pianist, Tori Amos, is on her way to Cape Town in November. And guess what? She's live on the line this morning to tell us more. Tori Amos, good morning and welcome to KFM Breakfast.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
I'm very well, thanks. And you?
I'm great. I'm in Amsterdam, and it's a gorgeous day here.
What are you doing in Amsterdam at the moment? Are you performing there?
We have 2 shows here, tonight and tomorrow night.
Tori Amos, let's talk about your trip to South Africa. Is this the first time that you're going to be coming out here?
Very first time in my whole life.
Now, what have you heard about Cape Town? Good things?
All kinds of amazing, magical things. People are telling us where to go, what to do, but we're open to any suggestions.
You've released a new album, Night of the Hunters, in September. Will we be hearing some of those ones on the stage when you perform here in November?
Yeah, you'll hear some of that on stage. This album was a variation on themes by classical masters turned into a 21st century song cycle. So a story, basically.
Tori, I want to go back a bit. What got you started in music? Where did it all begin for you?
I was 2.5 when I was playing scores of musicals. I could hear things and play them back. And my mother, she and my father took me to audition at the Peabody Conservatory, and I was accepted when I was 5. And the idea was I was going to be a concert pianist, but I disappointed everybody and said, I pointed to John Lennon and Paul McCartney and said, that's what I'm doing. Screw this classical piano stuff. So I got kicked out at 11 and turned pro at 13, and I've been going ever since.
Now, you're a well-known pianist. Did you ever play one of those, like, guitars on stage? You know, the ones, those guitars that have a keyboard on them?
Yeah, with big hair and chains on my leather pants. I would shop at Retail Slut on Melrose, and these are things that, thank God, my daughter has never seen me do.
Tori, now, we've been seeing a lot of female musicians coming through over the past couple of years. Which ones are really stand out for you in terms of what's currently available out there?
Well, I can talk to you about the ones that, when I was growing up, that kind of were guiding lights for me. I think the ones that are out now, they're trailblazing their way, and that's very exciting, and everybody knows who they are. When I was growing up, of course, people like Janis Joplin and Joni Mitchell were very extreme, the two of them, from what they did, but both extremely powerful.
Now, what about the legends like Kate Bush? You know, some people have compared you with her. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, when I was 2.5 and I started playing, I didn't know who she was, and I was playing in bars. Eventually, of course, I did, and think she's incredible at what she does. And if you're going to get compared to somebody, it's good to be compared to somebody that you respect.
Now, have you kept music in the family? Is your daughter following in your footsteps?
Well, she does her own thing. It's very different from what I do. Her life is taking a different direction, but I had said to her, why don't you do something like be a veterinarian? Don't get into this dirty business. And she said, look who's talking. You've had your shot. I need to have mine. I said, okay, fair enough.
Tori Amos, coming to Cape Town soon. What can people expect when they come and see you at Grand Arena on the 17th of November? Any big surprises?
Well, I think it's a surprise for me because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I usually meet people at the stage door and get a sense of what they want to hear that night, and I work that into the show, and then that way it stays really active. It's way more exciting to have a conversation with your audience through music, and I enjoy playing things that people want to hear, not just stuff I want to play.
Oh, wonderful to chat. Tori Amos, thanks so much for joining us on the Cape's Biggest Breakfast Show this morning. Thanks, Tori.